Games into the 2030 NBA Finals, the Mexico City Aztecs hold a 2-1 series lead over the Cleveland Cavaliers after back-to-back dominant Games 2 and 3 performances. But now we enter Game 4, still in Cleveland, and the Cavaliers come in with a revamped game plan for their 8-man rotation, with both Garland and Evan Mobley getting 40 minutes of game time at the very least per game. You'll see Mitchell play a lot more, you'll see Herb Hood have a big role, and you'll see Mullins still come off their bench in a big minute 6-man role. And this should kind of fix them from bringing in like the 2 or 3 extra players off their bench like Jakob Poeltl and other guys like that. You will have 4 players come in total, but 2 of those guys are going to get less than 10 minutes of action here because of how many minutes Garland and Mobley both are getting. But we'll see this unfold here the rest of the way. I just wanted to make sure that the Cavaliers were trying their best to get the most out of their team and not playing guys that did not necessarily deserve the playing time. So we'll see that change occur here in Game 4. And if they lose this game, then they're going to be down 3-1. And of course, the 2016 Cavaliers are the only other team in history to come back from a 3-1 deficit here in the finals. So this is essentially a must-win game for the Cavaliers, and it comes on their home court. And Game 4 tip-off is officially underway as Kylan Moore wins the tip, and we're going to jump right into the action here in Cleveland at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. If we win this game, the odds of us coming out on top here in the finals are looking very good. But just like most games, Evan Mobley starts off with a block. Garland on the other end, too strong off the window, and the Aztecs retake control. Here's a play for Cobb. His three-pointer is offline, and Mobley boxes out for the rebound. We've talked a lot about how the rebounding has gone our way in every game so far. I think Game 1, it was the closest between the two teams, but if they're going to win, they have to prevent us from grabbing offensive rebounds. Jarris Walker's calling for it down low. Backing down Jarrett Allen now. Shot clock is under 5. He hands it off. Cobb has to force a 3. That one's off as well. Still no score here in Cleveland. Garland comes off the screen, fires a high arcing three-pointer that rattles off the rim. Up ahead, we lob it up, and Jarris Walker scores the first points off the alley-oop from Herb Jones. He's been fantastic so far in this series. After we switched it back on to Mitchell for Games 2 and 3, we have looked just way better defensively, but Garland knocks down his first shot, and that will tie things up at 2. And we give it right back off the turnover. Garland finds Mobley on the pick and roll. We have not seen much of that from the Cavs offense this series. They have loved their three-point shots. They took 53 back in Game 3 and did not shoot very well from downtown. We'll see if their offensive game plan is a little bit different here. Good spin move. Dennis stripped of the ball, out of bounds off him. That was a good play by Donovan Mitchell. Garland with some penetration. Got 2 defenders up in the air, and now Kylan Moore strips Mobley of the ball. We've got numbers. A notice poster, Mitchell by himself. And he drew the foul as well. Just a completely violent slam. Mitchell had absolutely no chance. A bad idea contesting that one. And the three-point play is capped off. Mitchell out to Garland. Good pump fake. He drives and scores. Cobb looks to hop his way inside. The layup won't go. More on the offensive glass. Our first of the game, it looks like. And now Walker gets by Allen for the cuts and jam. Stepping into a 3. That one's going to go for Mitchell's first shot attempts. And they're going to need him to get off to a hot start here. In the last 2 games, the Aztecs have built a double-digit lead in the first quarter. I think the first quarter is going to tell you all you need to know about how the rest of the game might unfold. Cobb with his first points. Cuts inside for 2. And we're tied at 9 apiece. Screen comes up for Jared Allen, or from Jared Allen, and then he rolls inside for the jam. Over Mobley, tough shot, but it rolls around the rim and in for Kylan Moore. He has averaged over 30 points per game here in the playoffs, only going up since the finals began. Mobley has had his hands full in each and every game this series. Here's Garland, handing it off. Allen, the push shot, will put the Cavaliers back in front. Back it down, Mobley again, and that's going to be a foul, the first against Evan Mobley. Don't forget that head coach Horace James Jr. is on the final year of his 4-year contract. So this was a pretty key playoff run for us to make for him to secure his next deal. And regardless of how the series goes, he will undoubtedly be getting a contract extension. But he'll also be a free agent head coach, so he might head to greener pastures. But what can be greener than a young team like the Aztecs already with finals potential? Couple of dribble moves here, and that one's blocked out of bounds. Good play by Mobley. Driving, and too strong from Herb Jones. Jared Allen pulls down the miss. Mobley looks to drive it on the other end, and he draws the foul on Jarris Walker, the first on him and on Mexico City. It's been a much slower paced game than the first 3. These games are usually off to quick starts and the offense comes early on. But so far, it's been a mix and match of some good offense and some really good defense. But so far, the Cavaliers have done a pretty solid job trying to stay in front here. Good cut. Dylan Young for the easy 2 in his first play off the bench. He's only averaged 5 points per game here in the postseason and shot at a 43% clip. But he's made a solid impact here in this series. And now Mullen gets tapped with that turnover as Moore cuts off the pass. Open 3 for Dennis will drop in to put the Aztecs in the lead. And off into a 3-pointer. That one rattles out for Darius Garland. Kylan Moore pulls down the rebound. Christie steps into a triple and connects. Shot clock under 5 for Cleveland. Garland all the way to the tin, but it dances off the rim. Mark Williams passes up ahead. Dylan Young mismatched against Capella. Can we attack that somehow? Dennis with room. No good, but it's tipped up and in by the Blueprints. And we are on a nice run here to force a timeout for the Cavs. Cavaliers looking for some offense, and they're not going to get it here as Mark Williams snatches the shot away from Mitchell, and we score on the fast break with Kylan Moore. It's 25-15. I believe it's a 12-0 Aztecs run the last couple of minutes. Mullen. Can he give them a spark? Yes, he can. The bucket will go, plus the foul against Dylan Young. That's the second against the Aztecs. The free throw is up and in. Screen comes up. Dennis, baseline, he stepped out. Shot clock winding down. Mitchell has to jack up a 3, and that one is money. I believe he's 2 for 2 from the field, or from downtown at least. And they've cut our lead back to 4. Kylan Moore, quick shot off the feed from Christie, no good. Now a chance for Cleveland to close it back to a one-score game. Mullen offline, though. We get it right back. Two-man game with the big man. The step-back jumper goes for Kylan Moore. He has averaged over 36 points per game here in this series, 17 rebounds per game. They've had no answer for his low post play, as Capella is able to draw the first foul against him. Front ends for Capella is gonna drop. He's not a trustworthy free throw taker, but he'll probably hit it like a 50% clip. This time hits both. Jarris Walker, Herb Jones, and Cobb all back in for the Aztecs here. Now a quick pass on the cut by Mark Williams. And he shows off the strength right there. Herb Hood's been quiet so far. The three, a little bit too strong. Christie finds Williams. He attacks Capella, and that was the wrong idea. They got Mobley against Cobb right here. Will they attack it? No, but they will still score. Mullen knocks it down. Dished out to Cobb. He's got space for a three, but can't knock it down. Another chance for Cleveland to cut into our slim lead. Capella going at Mark Williams. Unable to finish, and Williams ends up with the rebound. Up ahead, we lob it up, and it's going to be a turnover from Herb Jones. Garland comes off the screen. Quick three. It's going to drop, and it's a one-point game. We'll have the final shot here in the first quarter. A very different story than the last two games. Cavs showing some life here. The Christie shot just rattles out, and we will exit the first quarter leading 29-28. We've got a game on our hands. Second quarter underway. Mullen attacks Jones and is able to draw the foul with a chance to put the Cavaliers back in front for the first time since around the 6-minute mark of the first quarter. But he misses the front end. And he's missed a couple of those this series. He misses both here. And the Aztecs remain in front, to my surprise. High ball screen sets. Downhill. The three ball is online from Cam Christie once again. He's been really good so far in the first half. That's a tough shot. And it's not going to go for KJ Simpson, who's going to get less than 10 minutes here in this one. Unless somebody fouls out for Cleveland. Christie with the basket and the foul. Another three-point play on the horizon. That's the first foul against Grant Williams. We've already gotten like 10 points off the bench from Christie. Fading away, Herb Hood loves that shot, but has not really been his forte here. He hasn't been great from that spot or that kind of look. Kylan Moore's calling for it down low. Working on Capella, backing him down, but the shot's off the mark. Shot clock under 5. Mullen's going to have to jack it up. Great defense by Cam Christie. Open look. That's off the rim. Off-ball foul is called against John Cobb. That's going to be his first. And the Cavaliers will retake possession. Now jarred loose, and Herb Jones picks up the steal. We're going to push the tempo, but Capella is there to reject the shot out of bounds. David Dennis back on the floor for the Aztecs. Offense needs to find a shot here. Jones leaves it for Williams, and he'll score the deuce. And our lead is back up to 9, an 8-0 run to open things up here in the second. Hood, downhill, back out to Garland. He gets it back from Williams, pulls the trigger, but it's off. And now some boost coming in from this home Cleveland crowd. They've already allowed a couple of runs in this game with really none of their own. They need some stops here. Cobb kicks it out. Shot clock once again winding down. The shot from Dennis won't go, and the tip is also off from Mark Williams. Mismatch somewhere. We got Moore guarding Garland. Capella turns it over. Cobb cuts off the pass, leads the fast break and scores. Our lead is back to 11. The Cavs will call timeout, still without a point here in the quarter. Desperate for some offense, the Cavaliers finally get a bucket to drop. Kicked out. Now a screen. Cobb has a lane and draws the foul against Grant Williams. That's going to be number 2 on him. Cobb has not been quiet this game, but he hasn't been as involved as he was in games 2 and 3. We'll see if that picks up here soon. The free throws are good. Mobley back out there for Cleveland. Garland has his shot stripped. Dennis all by himself. What a play. Garland, the basket and the foul. Trying to keep the Cavaliers in this game by himself. He's going to need some help here. The free throw caps off his three-point play. Quick shots. And Cobb still has yet to hit one from downtown this game. Garland goes right at Dennis, but lost the ball. And it goes right to Herb Jones. Cobb on the other end. Spins. Takes Mitchell inside, but passes back out. Offense resets a little bit. Gotta do something with it here. A 3 for Kylan Moore. Rattles home. Good cut. Garland with the deuce. But still a 17-7 second quarter here. They got to start getting some stops. Oh, almost stolen. Dennis with a great hesitation midair to avoid the block from Mobley. It's 48-35, and this is becoming just like games 2 and 3. They're going to have to finish this first half incredibly strong to avoid another bad loss here. That pass is knocked away by Kylan Moore. Another transition bucket for David Dennis. And he was fouled by Mitchell his second time doing that on a fast break. And the free throw from Dennis will increase our lead even further. Baseline. Mitchell with a nice take. Good pass. Down low. No resistance from Mobley. Kylan Moore continues his dominance. They can roll over the top of Jarris Walker. Allen with the flush. They've taken 10 less shots than we have, and they've hit 6 less. Into a 3, and that one's offline. Ball tipped out to Mitchell. Cavaliers could use a bucket here. Garland the cuts, the pump fake, but he passed out of it. Now it's Mullins' turn to fire. That one's offline. On the other end, Christie throws it up, and Jarris Walker reaches back to last week and throws it down. Good crossover, and the floater is up and in from Darius Garland. He's got 16 first half points. Kind of a similar story as to games 2 and 3. He had a good first half in game 3 at the very least, and kept them within arm's reach, but they never really got back into the game after that. That 3's offline from Christie. 14-point lead here for Mexico City. Cavaliers still searching for some offensive rhythm. That's a wide open 3, and Mobley got it to drop. Pick and roll. Walker keeps it and scores. every episode, I just am stunned by how well Jarace Walker plays the game. He just does not make mistakes. 3-point play for him. Baseline cuts, and Allen able to draw the foul, the first against Mark Williams. The Cavaliers got to hit their free throws. They've only shot like 71% at the line so far in the first half. And if they're going to claw their way back in, they got to knock them down. Allen hits both. Christie with another tray. And he has outperformed Mullen in that 6-man role off the bench here in this one. That's been a really big difference. Mullen's hit a couple of shots, but not nearly as many as Christie, not nearly on the same efficiency. Garland, another basket plus the foul. 2 quick ones against Mark Williams. And Garland's not letting this game get away from the Cavaliers just yet. Good drive. Ka with the stutter step. The left-handed shot's no good. And he's only 2 for 8. Definitely a slow start. Garland's 3 could have put them back within single digits, but it's offline. Here's Dylan Young trying his luck from long range. Same results. Mitchell wide open. Cashes in once again. His 3rd 3 of the night. And he hasn't taken many shots, but you know, when he has, he's been really good. It's a 9-point game now. Do not want to let the Cavaliers back in this one prior to halftime. Cobb spins and scores this time. Screen comes up from Jared Allen. Mitchell, the step back triple, just rattles out. Walker off the screen, fires a 3, no good. Williams gets it back and keeps it alive with Mexico City. Got 5 on the shot clock now. Walker drives, this time has it denied by Allen. We got 2 seconds to fire, and Christie can't score, but Allen with another offensive rebound. And this continues to bite the Cavaliers in the ass. Last shot of the half, Cobb shot offline. It's 63-52 at the break. And the Cavaliers need to play a lot better this next half to win this game. Second half underway here in Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Mobley, who's been quiet on the offensive end, not able to score. Another fast break, alley-oop up to Jarace Walker, and the offense picks up right where things left off in the first half. The Cavaliers, man, they have had no answer for any of our stars, but Mitchell has played very well. They actually shot better than we did back in the first half, but the turnovers and the offensive rebounds being allowed by them have led them to being down still by double digits, as Mobley picks up a steal. The Cavaliers look to attack quickly, but Garland is blocked at the rim by Herb Jones. Cobb on the wing, knocks it down, his first 3 of the night. And now an illegal screen off ball from Garland gives it right back to Mexico City. These guys are just playing some sloppy basketball right now. Off the screen. Picked up by Mitchell. Shot clock under 5. The fadeaway will go from the elbow. Mitchell, good pump fake this time. Finds some space and knocks in another jump shot. That's a tough shot. And no good from Cobb. Got a mismatch somewhere. We got Dennis guarding Jared Allen. Double team comes over. Mobley the open look. Can't cash in. That's going to really bother them on offense because that was about as good of a shot as you can get here in the finals. Cobb offline. He's now 5 for 14 from the field. Mobley trying to get around Moore, but right now he is being swallowed up. Mismatch against Mitchell. Moore gets around it and draws the foul, his third. It's the first against the Cavaliers here in the quarter. 18 points before the free throws for Kylan Moore, and 3 steals already, playing some really good defense, forcing turnovers, and playing smart ball. 15-point lead as the Cavaliers will talk things over. Screen coming over. Mitchell fires regardless and missed it. That's, I believe, his first miss from downtown, maybe his second. Moore against the undersized Garland. The Cavaliers got to be better on defense here and just not allow that to happen. Their offense has not played very well. Their defense just has not improved at all these last couple of games. We've scored over 120 points in every game so far, and we're on track to do the exact same thing here in this one. Mobley called for the foul. The free throw for Moore. Offline this time, his first miss at the line tonight. The back end will make it an 18-point lead for Mexico City. And they have, just like back in the second quarter, started off kind of slowly here on offense and allowed us to go on a run to extend our lead. Playing from behind is not how you win these games. Backing down Mobley. Kylan Moore, uncontested. Mobley, put a hand up, dude. 9 for 13 is Kylan Moore, a plus 24 plus minus here in this game alone, but it's got to be like around that on average here in the finals. Herb Hood finally gets on the board here. He's been really quiet. Dumped inside to Kylan Moore. He throws it up and out, and Mobley finally gets the defensive rebounds. Now he finds Hood cutting, but Jones swats it from behind. Herb Jones, the silent assassin on defense. Now he rolls against Mitchell. Left it short, though. I don't think he's scored this game, but he's played some solid defense, just like the last couple games. Garland trying to find his way inside. Has to kick it out. Mitchell's three is offline this time. Under half the quarter left to play. Jarris Walker blocked off the backboard by Jared Allen. Mitchell, a foot inside the arc. Tough shot. It'll go. In the corner. Open look. Herb Jones cashes in from deep. Garland lobs it up, and Capella's there to flush down the alley-oop. The fadeaway jumper on the line from Kylan Moore. How great has this guy become in front of our very eyes? First 2 years, kind of played the same between those 2 seasons. Did not really improve all too much, but then all of a sudden took a big third-year leap and is playing like an absolute superstar right now, all playoff run long. 82-66. We're close to jumping ahead here. We'll let the rest of the third quarter unfold and then probably to sim towards the final moments of this game because the Cavaliers are not really showing many signs of life. Capella's got a couple of blocks. The Jones three won't go, but their offense has been really hit or miss. That's blocked by Christie. Garland rolls inside, back out. Mobley has to force the jump shots. And that one dances off the rim. Off the screen. Cobb wants to attack. He's blocked by Mobley. Good crossover. Garland creates space for himself, but still cannot take advantage. He has not been quite as good here in the second half. Cobb's three, no good. Another offensive rebound leads to a foul. And more free throws on the way for Kylan Moore. Already has a double-double with 28 and 12. And the free throws will activate his takeover. Open three, and Mitchell will get their offense back on track. He's got 21. Double team comes, good kick out, and Dennis answers right back with one of his own. Mitchell, the catch and shoot. Trey, another one. Back-to-back threes for him. All the way to the 10 for John Cobb. He's only got 15 points, but, you know, I don't think he's played great. Hasn't played poorly. He's had some good opportunities. Just has to shoot a little bit better. But we're still in complete control without him having a great game. And that right there is Garland's first points of the half. He had 19 at the break. And now with these two free throws, that's 21. Mitchell's takeover now activated, by the way. Cobb shuffles it down low. Moore unable to finish. Good rim protection by Clint Capella. Hood, the strong drive, and he will get the basket to fall. That is number 2 on Cobb. Cavaliers in the bonus for the rest of the third quarter. The free throw for Hood is in there. 12-point game. That is the closest it's been since halftime. Dished out. Dylan Young's open for a three, but cannot drop it in. This could be a big possession right here for the Cavaliers offense. A three could put them back within 9, but Mitchell can't knock it down. Driving and blocked by Capella, his 4th or 5th, but we get it back, and the three ball is in there from Dylan Young. The offensive rebounds have just put us over the top on these guys, and they can't do anything about it. Here's Mullen back in the game finally. His shot is contested and no good. It's a 15-point Aztecs lead with 12 minutes left to go. We'll probably just sim to the end here. The Aztecs once again storm into Cleveland to win their 3rd straight NBA Finals game. And now we are 1 win away from our very first title and a backdoor sweep. How about that? Final score of 120 to 110. They made it kind of close by the end, but still a double-digit win for the Aztecs. And now the Cavaliers have their backs against the wall. It is elimination games the rest of the way for Cleveland. Despite the loss, this was Cleveland's best performance on both ends since Game 1. They had 3 players drop 20 or more points, but they didn't play defense, and Mullen had an off game. Herb Hood, not really involved. They need more from their role players if they're going to have a chance to win even one more game here in the series. 31-13 for Kylan Moore to lead all scores. He also had 3 steals. David Dennis drops 27 on very efficient shooting. Cobb, 20 points on 23 attempts. Off game for him, but he still puts up 20. And Jarris Walker, 18 points, but 8 for 15. That's still really good shooting, but just, is his worst of the series, but he has still played fantastic basketball. We take 15 more shots than them. Both teams kind of take less shots than we're used to from downtown. But we won the paint battle. We won the fast break battle by 17. We had 13 second chance points to their none. More bench points. And they're going to have to really figure things out here, because now if they lose this next game, their year is over, and we are really close to winning our first Larry O'Brien trophy. That will do it here in this one, guys. Thanks for watching as always. We'll see if we can cap off this finals run and this playoff run with a win in Game 5. It would be back at home, so we could win this game and win this series in front of our home fans. And that would be what I would want to see happen. So I'll see y'all there. Please like the video, subscribe, and comment down below. I'll see y'all next time. Take care. Have a great day.